Hello, this is Bilal Siddiqui and you're watching Khuaab Library Project. Today would be my analysis of another bonus chapter from 10 minutes and 38 seconds by Elif Shafak. This chapter also talks about, as other chapters which we have seen before, talks about another of the friends of Layla and who is best known as Sabotage Sinan. So Sinan is basically the friend of early childhood of Layla, and so his story is somewhat different from other characters, and there's quite some distinction about his character, and I don't know if he's going to become a really bad person or if his life really turns around later on in the book. But for now, what is told about this character is very interesting and very descriptive when it comes to the writing style of the whole book. So what my analysis would be that whenever you are that child whose parents are perfect, you are always going to end up being not perfect, or somebody who does not like perfection, because when you are always criticized for not being enough and not being good enough because you are a child and you have the you can say desire to do sometimes mistakes and commit errors, but if you are not given that chance, if you're not given that benefit of doubt, if you're not given that chance to learn and to grow and to make mistakes and to apologize later on, then you do not become somewhat inclined towards those people who are always expecting you to be better. So this is one of the key points that you can take away from this chapter, that because his parents are always trying to make him perfect, he is not actually following those things, and he actually despises that. Another factor which is discussed in this part is how her mother has been hardened by the death of her husband, and how she has not actually started to care about the people who are living, but for the people who are dead. And this is coming from Sinan's point of view, because he always thinks that mother is really harsh on the people around her and him too. But for his father and her husband, she is quite a different person, and she actually prays and she actually cries about it. So this is one of the main factors that we need to consider in our own lives too, that whenever you are under bad circumstances, or whenever you are put under a calamity, you don't have to become hard on others. You have to become more humble, and rather you have to become more cautious of the people around you, and you have to empathize with them rather than actually become really bad influence on the other people around you. So this is going to be the two things that I think that are of utmost importance in this chapter. I'm not sure what will happen next in the book with this character, but I have a feeling he would develop into a good character rather than a bad one. But definitely he'd be one of the friends of Layla, so you can say that it is not entirely good on his part. So that would be it for my analysis. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the book so far, and looking forward to discuss the book more with you in the upcoming chapters. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.